Well, here we are. This is the main event of the evening, and the chance we can hear there, you fat bastard, are putting in a bit of a dig at David Barnes, who come in overweight yesterday at the official championship weigh-in. Now we're going to have the home kid, Andy Colquhoun, known as Chico. He's the only young kid, very confident. He asked for this fight. We thought it might be a bit difficult for him.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, presenting from Liverpool, Andy Colquhoun.
He's on his way in here now. Andy Colquhoun, known as Chico. I think we're going to get a lively fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, VIP Promotions proudly presents this, the main event of the evening.
Training partner Ricky Barnes come up from London to support him.
From the Liverpool Olympiad.
I'm hoping that his other training partner, Tommy Carl, is in bed resting but watching him. He'll be fighting this time next week against
at ringside, Mr. Alistair Haynes.
Brendan Hull, Luke Campbell, the gold medalist.
3-minute rounds of boxing in the super lightweight
Man's looking
division.
in good shape considering
Introducing to you firstly,
he's
boxing
struggled
out
to make the
of
weight
the blue
yesterday.
corner, wearing the white colour shorts trimmed with red. At the weight he scale, 10 stone, 1 pound. His outstanding record this evening reads 33 contests,
Round
28
top
wins.
amateur.
11
Remember him
of those
making
wins
a
coming
debut
by
that I could
way
promote
of
with
knockout. Only 3 defeats
Frank Warren,
and 2
which
draws.
was Ricky Hatton.
He comes to the ring this evening
at
as the
Velodrome.
former super lightweight
about 14
and
years ago
welterweight
now.
champion
Now
of Great
long-time
Britain,
British
presenting
champion.
from Manchester, David Barnes. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black colour
Jamie Moore
shorts,
giving
trimmed
him
with gold. At the weight he
last
scaled
final
exactly
instructions,
10
and
stone
I'm
even.
sure it's going to be
He has a perfect
calm and
record,
not do anything
13 contests, 13
stupid in
wins.
these early rounds.
Of those
Barnes
wins
is a
coming
puncher.
by way
The best
of
part of his
knockout,
punching is that
presenting from
his shots can come from
Liverpool, the
angles and
undefeated Andy Chico.
Certainly won't be intimidated by the Chico costume there.
Timekeeper Gary Brennan, referee in charge of the action John Latham from Bury. 10
Mike Pass,
3-minute rounds.
the MC, is going to come and co-commentate with me for this fight. In fact, with me being strongly linked with Chico, he might be as well if we let him do the impact. Important commentator for this main fight all on his own. Ding ding, round one's about to come. Tune in everybody. Terry Flanagan, my first VIP World Champions, tuning in from Tenerife. He's been on the phone. Checks. So here we go. Start of round one. You could do it. Do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Good evening, everybody. Musical chairs as far as commentators are concerned tonight. Michael Pass, your MC here, commentating on this intriguing contest. officially should have been an eliminator for the British title. Still a 10-round contest. Round one. Andy Colquhoun looking very much up for it. Slowly measuring his man with a jab, good right to the chest. David Barnes in his familiar white and red coloured shorts, which he's had since making his debut back in 2001. Switch to southpaw for a moment there, Andy. Great deal of support for Andy, very popular guy. Came with us this year to the Jolly Boys familiar and famous outing at the Comedy Store. Enjoyed himself, left a good impression with everybody that night. Nice engaging lad. Good right to the body from Barnes. Again, a couple of jabs, then a left to the body, left to the head. David seems very much up for it. Hope he is, because a leading light in his day, David. 2 weight division British champion. As I stated earlier, super lightweight and welterweight. Send in your tweets. I'll try and read them if I can see them on the tablet. Let us know how you're enjoying tonight's promotion on this main event. Another left from David. Seemed to complain of something there, David, on the ropes. A little bit hidden from my viewpoint here on the opposite side of the ring. Ringside is saying David's tired. I can't imagine that. Just 3/4 of the way through round one. David Barnes 34 now, but came in at 10 stone 1, which was just a pound over the proposed limit. And he has been as high as 10 stone 7 when he was fighting at welter. David started off with Frank Warren back in 2001, and I and a few others really did see big things for David. Somewhat plateaued out at British title level, but he can be proud of his career. In his day holds wins over Jimmy Vincent, a fine draw with Vivian Harris, the former WBA welterweight champion of the world. That was at the Reebok Stadium in Bolton a few years back. Other notable fights, Tib Barmy.
Ten seconds, corners.
John Latham, our referee.
Seconds out.
Getting a few 10-rounders under his belt. A-class referee, and here we go for round 2. David immediately shooting out the right jab and a left to the body. Andy somewhat rushed his approach, and David picked him off slightly. If you can send your tweets, let me know. You can tell me how that first round went. I thought somewhat David snatched it. Could be wrong. I'm only an MC. Left to the body from Andy. I think Andy's somewhat smothering his work a little at the moment. Not coming in with any jab, just kind of head low. Dave's the wily old fox. Good left to the body from Barnes. And now pushing him back. David complaining again of some work, but it tends to be good work from Andy at the moment. Left to the ribs. David seems in a bit of trouble covering up. Could go down here, David. No, he's fighting his way out well. Looks in a little bit of trouble, but he's experienced, 14 years of pro. And got himself out of danger there quite well. Back on the jab. from Barnes. And the left working well to the body and to the head. Left back from Andy, and a right somewhat round the back. I think Andy needs to get this jab working a little bit. Tends to be smothering his work at the moment. Still early embryonic stage of his career for Andy Colquhoun. 13 contests, 2 stoppages. Warning from John Latham for Colquhoun. And David Barnes back on the right jab again. And a left jab from Andy. Left uppercut from David. I'm moving quite nicely. 34, but still got some life in the legs at this moment. Could do with a co-commentator. Oh, good left from Barnes to the jaw. That stopped Colquhoun in his tracks. He's coming forward again. That shook him up. You know it shook him up because he's smiling. Good work from Barnes here in the second round. And a left to the head again. Colquhoun comes in with a jab, but it's quite a weak one. He's coming in, but it's Barnes all the way at the moment. Warming up to be a good fight. A lot of people thought David Barnes would be tight to the weight. But at this moment, it's a good fight. And again, David Barnes complaining of some punches round the back of the neck. Left uppercut from David Barnes, and one to the body as well. And in round 2, I take it, it's got to be Barnes' round, that one. At this moment, I've got him 2 rounds up. Hopefully nobody's heard this kind of language at ringside from our Liverpool friends. Ringside are saying David Barnes is just a typical mank. Whatever that is. What's a typical mank? Sweet me. I can tell you what a typical Boltonian is, where I'm from.
10 seconds, corners.
We shop at Poundland and only go past Sainsbury's when we can. Here we go, round 3.
Seconds out, round 3.
Barnes immediately back on the jab, the right jab. Andy trying to get in close with punches of his own. Barnes away from danger again. Taking the centre stage in the ring. Good left from Barnes. And Andy struggling again, unfortunately. Andy Colquhoun struggling to get in with any kind of straight work off the jab. And he's been beaten to the punch at the moment. He seems to be struggling how to work out David Barnes. Andy bang on the weight. Andy Colquhoun at 10 stone. Due to be an efficient eliminator for the Super Lightweight Championship of Great Britain. Now just a 10 rounder, fantastic left from Barnes. Round the left of Colquhoun's head. A couple of lefts coming back to the jaw from Colquhoun. Left from Barnes. Again though to the jaw. He seems a bit happy. Now to the right. Once again out of danger. Taking centre stage. Oh, good left from Barnes to the head again. And another to the jaw. Colquhoun wearing his head in, and Barnes seems to be complaining. Oh, good right from Barnes. I don't think John Latham has counted it as a punch. Colquhoun, good right. Jab. Barnes equally coming back with his own left. Intriguing fight, good fight. Good work there, left and a right to the head from Colquhoun. And a good right again. Good left to the ball. Now that was a valid punch from Colquhoun with a right to the face. Barnes didn't enjoy it, he's covering up. Back on the ropes, Colquhoun works him over with another right. Tries to look for an opening to the left, but catches the left himself from Barnes. Can the tide be changing? Colquhoun needs it to change at the moment. Midway through round 3. Good work again from Colquhoun. John Latham splits up them all, and back they come to centre ring. End of the third. I've no clock on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, so if I do say it's midway through any particular round, do apologise if it's not. I'm just gauging whether it will be or not. I'm going to give Colquhoun that round. Seem to be the more precise. I've got Barnes leading 2 rounds to 1. This is VIP Promotions' final contest, or final promotion of the season. We're back on the 19th of September. Can't think of the venue straight off, but we'll be live with you on VIPboxing.tv. Here we go with round 4. John Latham telling both boxers off for a bit of rough work there. Barnes immediately on the jab. Protruding the jab out. Colquhoun at the moment just taking the light jabs. A left and a right from Barnes, and out of danger again. Andy Colquhoun struggling to get his jab off because David Barnes still has a very, very effective jab, no matter whether he's 34 or not. And Barnes again complaining of some dangerous work from Colquhoun. No deduction of points though. And back we come to the action. Couple of jabs from Barnes, couple of lefts to the head and body. Colquhoun coming in again, pushing him back to the ropes. Doesn't seem to be a lot of jabbing at all from Colquhoun though, needs to get it working. Similarly negating the jab at the moment, but it is important he tries to get it working. The fight is becoming his. He's making it more of a maul. Oh, and a good right to the left of the head of Barnes. That did shake up Barnes. And a good left again, stopping Colquhoun in his tracks. And a right to the head again. Good right from Colquhoun to the head, and a left again to the ribs. And a right from Colquhoun. When he can get inside, he can get some work going, but totally needs to try and get the jab going. He's finding it difficult against Barnes' jab. That was a great right to the head from Barnes. But the head is buried once again into Barnes' head. Great support here from a fervent, passionate crowd here at the Liverpool Olympia. Good right from Barnes to the head. Absolutely no jab whatsoever from Colquhoun though. This is why he's struggling with Barnes's. When he can get in close, he's doing some good work. Colquhoun. Barnes covering up on the ropes. Colquhoun finding it difficult to get in. Protruding at the right, but with no real pressure, no real power at the moment. Round 4. Barnes' jab working incredibly well this evening. Oh, good right to the head from Barnes. And a left and a right again. Colquhoun coming back. Somewhat smothering his work though on the ropes, but he is getting rights and lefts off. Barnes is in the main covering up well. Good left from Barnes as the uppercut as Colquhoun comes in. Another complaint from Barnes. Seemed to be a punch from Colquhoun which did do damage. Colquhoun backs Barnes up against the ropes again. Can't really gauge what John Latham thinks of that particular attack from Colquhoun. And it's the end of round 4. I'm going to give that one to Barnes. And I've now got him leading 39-37 on my card. Thanks to our director for getting a full shot of me and my half century of age. Used to be a good looking guy when I used to do all those TV shows years ago, but it was back in the day. Another good quality night out brought to us by Steve Wood.
10 seconds, corners.
Here at the Liverpool Olympia, round 5 of this 10-round contest
round
in the super lightweight division. Barnes just £1 over the limit at 10 stone 1. Colquhoun bang on the weight yesterday, 10 stone.
Up and down with that jab, Andy. Go on, Andy. Keep sticking that jab out, Andy. Go on, Andy.
There may be something wrong with the Twitter feed, nothing's coming in. Last tweet was 2 hours ago. Okay, back to the action. Barnes once again backing out onto the ropes. Colquhoun busy with a right to the body. Seems to have had quite a bit of success to the body, but not a lot to the head. Oh, good right from Barnes to the head and moves back to ring centre. Still got speed in his legs, David Barnes. Been a fine 2-weight division British champion, as I said earlier, with Frank Warren back in the early part of the millennium. Thought very highly of him. Thought he was going to go on to European world crowns. Still proving at this moment in time he's got a lot left at domestic level. And Colquhoun forces Barnes back to the ropes again. Drives his attack on, left to the head. And a right from Barnes to the ribs. Real war at the moment. Great fight. Barnes working the jab to the head and a right to the body again. Colquhoun misses with a right as Barnes ducks under it. Right from Colquhoun to the ribs. And another one, this time hitting Barnes' arm. Barnes to the right of the head of Colquhoun. And this time Colquhoun complaining. And he seems to be turning the tide back in round 3, but round 4 has gone David Barnes' way. And it's Barnes doing most of the effective work here in round 5. Left from Barnes to the head. Colquhoun comes back well. Left and right from him. Barnes looks to the referee as if something was wrong from Colquhoun. I couldn't see anything wrong. And he's got a good work rate. But Colquhoun getting told off for pushing down on Barnes' neck. It's been happening all night. He's picked up a warning, no point deduction though. And Barnes gets back on the jab. Using it well. Tentative from Colquhoun with his jab. Really not worked. Tried there with a rap and a right which seemed to the throat. And once again Colquhoun being warned. And it looks like it's going to be a point deduction. It is, it's a point deduction for Colquhoun. Well, the promotional team here at VIP won't be pleased. I don't think he deserved a point deduction, but it's been on the cards and it's the end of round 5. It's got to be a round to Barnes. I was going to give that a 10 even round, but with a deduction it's another Barnes round. Lots of language at ringside. Seems somewhat fruity though, there's no animosity between the Manx and the Scousers. But Barnes now leading by 4 on my card, going into the 6th.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out, round 6.
So round 6, deduction of a point of Colquhoun in the previous round. We're going to the latter part of the contest. Colquhoun is going to have to start winning some rounds on my card, or the fight's going to go away from him. Good left from Barnes again off the ropes. Good right back from Colquhoun, but a right swing over the right from Barnes, and the spray just came off Colquhoun's head, and that spun him round. And Barnes again, once again, out of danger. Seems to be a lesson given out by David Barnes at the moment. Tentative again, Colquhoun with a jab. Swirling it around rather than piercing it out. Jab and then a right from Colquhoun. Hit the target. And then he either leant down or was forced down. You take your pick, viewers. Good left again from Barnes in the southpaw stance. That time just missed. Colquhoun finding it difficult once again as he walks David Barnes down. Got a good left to the body there, though, from Colquhoun, but once again, David Barnes evades the further action. Right and left from Barnes. Colquhoun takes it and comes back with a left and right salvo of his own. Good right from Barnes on top of Colquhoun's head this time. And the action comes a little bit messy in the neutral corner. This time Colquhoun back to the ropes, but out in centre ring again. Good right from Barnes once again with that right. And again to the stomach this time. Good left again from Barnes to the head. It's all one-way action at this moment in time. Good left and a right from Colquhoun. Good exchange as Colquhoun tries to get himself back into this round. But he's got to get working with a jab. Can't be tentative, otherwise the fight's going to come away from him. Barnes complaining once again. And he swings Colquhoun round this time. Somewhat in centre ring. Becomes a maul. Referee John Latham needs to break it up. But they managed to break away, both of them. Barnes once again on the retreat, working his jab. Some good work from Colquhoun to the body at centre ring. Barnes somewhat covering up. Could be in a bit of danger here, but Barnes gets himself a right to the head of Colquhoun. Little bit of trouble for David Barnes. Oh, and a good left from Colquhoun to the head. Barnes, not so fast this time, getting away from the ropes, complains once again of a little bit of action as his head is jerked up. Is Barnes slowing down here in round 6? The bell goes. Going to give that round to Colquhoun. Still effective with a jab, Barnes, but a bit slower at getting away from the trouble off the ropes. Could he be slowing down? Round 6, going to give that one to Colquhoun. Don't forget, we're back in the new season, the 19th of September, I think, with VIP promotions, live and exclusive as well on VIPboxing.tv. If you can't make your way to the venue, try and find out the venue. Jay, what's the venue in September?
Chico!
19th.
Keep that pressure on, Chico.
10 seconds, corners.
Something you can't help me with.
Seconds out, round 7.
Round 7 then. I feel a bit of singing coming on, maybe an impression, but I better not. I'll leave that kind of stuff to the Claymaker. Nigel Travers in the Colquhoun corner, looking a little bit nervous. But his man's coming back into the fight here in round 7. Once again, Colquhoun walking Barnes down, but really negating the jab again, as Barnes does some effective work off the ropes with his jab and his right. A couple of rights to the head from Colquhoun, but a right back on the uppercut from Barnes. Crowd telling Colquhoun to work on the jab, but it's really not being used to any kind of effect. A left to the jaw, uppercut from Colquhoun as Barnes covers up on the ropes again. A little bit slower now on the ropes with the jab. His own jab, Barnes' jab, not being very effective now. Could it be tiring? Colquhoun complaining to referee John Latham that Barnes is ducking low, but I think it's 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other. There must be a song about that somewhere. I've got to sing it before the end of the 10th. Good action here on the ropes. Colquhoun seems to be on top. Barnes has got a cut just below the right eye. Probably caught, I don't know how it was caused, maybe by the head, maybe a punch. Difficult to see how it happened. Oh, good right from Colquhoun. Bang on the face. Barnes takes it well, but clings around the body, tries to get some energy back in the legs. Definite mark on the Barnes' right eye. It's not going to run into the eye though, somewhere around the cheek region. No tweets coming in. Oh, good right from Barnes. That really shook Colquhoun's head. No tweets coming in from the viewers. Don't want to start singing chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep. I can feel a song coming on. Tweet, otherwise I'll start to sing. Left again, shook Colquhoun. Stopped him. And a right from Barnes. And a left. Colquhoun trying to get back with the left and a right of his own, but once again, Barnes' head comes low on Colquhoun. Shows that he's trying not to lean on by pulling his arms out to left and right. Right round the back of Colquhoun's head on the ropes from Barnes. They take centre ring, good right from Colquhoun. Needs to back him up with a jab though, it's not happening, but it was a good right from Colquhoun. As we come to the end of round 7. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give that one to Barnes. Thought he got the energy back into his body and did the more effective work. Colquhoun's corner telling him that he needs these last 3. Jamie Moore, ex-former light middleweight champion of Europe, telling Colquhoun he needs these last 3 rounds. I think he does as well. Well, on my card, he's 4 rounds behind, so he needs either a stoppage or a knockdown. Otherwise, the fight's going to go away from him. Kerry Kay's the cutsman in the corner for Colquhoun. And in the corner of David Barnes, the former British, Commonwealth and European welterweight champion. The marvellous Gary Jacobs from Glasgow fought the legendary Pernell Whitaker at Atlantic City, New Jersey, back in 1995. One of the finest pound-for-pound fighters of all time, Pernell Whitaker. Gary Jacobs took him the full 12-round distance. Good to see him in the corner of David Barnes. Round 8. It needs to be Chico time, otherwise he's going to run out of time. Barnes on the right ropes again, but finding his way out. Andy being told about his work again. Good right and left, and a good left again from David Barnes, head and body. Round the back, a bit of a naughty one from David Barnes. A left uppercut from Colquhoun, missed, just somewhat grazed the target. But he backs Barnes back to the corner, his own corner, David Barnes' corner again. Colquhoun working left and rights to the body, but the elbows are in their way from Barnes. And he turns them again, brings him to centre ring. And the wily old fox, David Barnes, working a good fight at the moment. A few people said to me, I wasn't at the weigh-in yesterday, but a few people said he looked dry and a little old. Could be a cliche though, he's certainly not looking old tonight, David Barnes. Whatever happens, but on a great show. So is Andy Colquhoun, a great learning fight no matter what happens. Left and a right from Colquhoun at centre ring. Still working, Colquhoun. And it's becoming a little bit messy in centre ring. Exchanges from both boxers, not really doing a lot on the target. John Latham separates them. Colquhoun up on his toes, trying to get some energy going. And David Barnes back on the jab. The right jab, which has worked really well for him. And a good left straight down the pipe from Barnes there. And Colquhoun comes back wading away with left and rights. But all of them going on the arms of David Barnes. Needs an uppercut in there somehow, surely. And it's there. A left uppercut from Colquhoun. But somewhat grazing only on the target. Well, I don't know whether you're enjoying my commentary, but I'm enjoying it. But nice to have an analyst properly giving a description of the action, but hopefully you're enjoying the fight. Here we are in round 8. It's been a good fight. Colquhoun wading away on Barnes again. He's starting to smother his work once again, Colquhoun. And he looks very, very, very tired, I've got to admit. Whereas Barnes, he's done this distance many, many times before, and 12 a number of times. And anybody who can get a draw with Vivian Harris, although a faded Vivian Harris, the former WBA welterweight champion, has got to be good. And at domestic level, Barnes was supreme for a number of years, both at super lightweight and welterweight. There we go. End of round 8. Going to give a share to both boxers there. Not a lot of clean work done by both.
Keep that pressure on, Andy. Come on, left, get a grip now, lad.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out, round 9.
Here we go then, penultimate round. Still got Barnes, 4 rounds ahead. Can't read any tweaks, I'm afraid, otherwise you can tell me how you're seeing things. Might be a lone wolf. I don't know how John Latham, our sole referee, sole judge of this fight, is going to see it. Would have been 3 judges for an official eliminator, but with it just being a nominal 10-rounder now, it's just John Latham who's going to decide, and he'll let me know in about 10 minutes.
Last 2, Angie, come on, you got to wear a guard. Step it up, Angie. Head down again. There you go, referee.
So early action, somewhat clumsy from both boxers. David Barnes trying to get the right jab going again from his southpaw style. And he's worked it well all night, I've got to admit. Good right and a good left there from Barnes. Colquhoun trying to get on top, but there's really been no effective jab all night. And when he comes in, it seems to be... Oh, good right. Seemed to hit the shoulder rather than the head, I would have thought, but... Another right to the face of Barnes. Bit of a salvo on the face. Colquhoun's doing some good work here, but Barnes is still effective on the ropes as he comes back with his own left and right. Good right from Barnes and a left to the head. Colquhoun takes them. And he's still got energy. Good left again from Barnes. And a left from Colquhoun to the body. Both boxers doing some good work, but it's Colquhoun who looks the more tired of the two as we come into the latter part of round 9. Colquhoun complaining to the referee about something, but he needs to get back and concentrate on this fight as it's slipping away. This time Barnes himself leaning down. Colquhoun trying to work, but it is difficult. Perhaps Barnes needs a warning for some of this low work he's doing. This time Colquhoun on the ropes, fighting off them. And finding his way back to central ring. Barnes again complaining. Left from Colquhoun and a right. The right goes over the top of Barnes' head. He misses with the left and again over the right. Lands on the back of the neck of David Barnes. Crowd try and get behind Chico. Is it his time? We'll know in a round and a half. Very tired these boxers now. Not a lot of action on the ropes. Colquhoun back on the toes. Takes centre stage, back on the ropes again though, but this time Colquhoun trying to wade in with left and right to the body. And to the head of David Barnes. One back from Barnes. Barnes complains. And it's a timeout. John Latham. Oh, nasty cup. No, just below the eye. That is nasty. Don't think it's going in the eye. And Colquhoun, I think, is going to get a warning. He is indeed. He's in danger of being disqualified here. I'm not saying he should be, but John Latham has already deducted a point. And he's saying none of the head, none of the head. Been a tough night for David Barnes. It seems like it might be even a tougher one from Colquhoun. Colquhoun needs a bit of a rest there, I would say. David Barnes finding it hard once again, complaining of the head. Colquhoun shouting back at him. Needs to just calm it down, Colquhoun. Kerry Kay's doing the work on Andy Colquhoun. He's swabbing the left eye. We're going into the 10th round. It's been a very absorbing contest. Possibly the finest fight I've seen on a VIP promotion this year. Let us know your views if you can. Trying to look at my director. Do you think it's been a great fight? Put your hand up in the air if you think it is. Fight of the year, Mr. Director. Yay. Wave left and right if you think it's been fight of the year so far. Yes, indeed. So I'm not talking rubbish. I'm going to give that round to Barnes, even without the point deduction.
Corners. Seconds out for the 10th and final round.
Well, I think he needs a knockout Andy Colquhoun in this 10th and final round as David Barnes gets back on the jab again. Oh, good right to the head. There's been some scruffy moments towards the end, but all in all, it's been an absorbing contest. Could put out loads of cliches. Good right from Barnes to the head. That put Colquhoun back on his tracks. Forced him back another left from Barnes. Two on the drop. Colquhoun's wobbling in a little bit. Could be a late round stoppage here. A late fight stoppage rather. Crowd trying to get behind Chico. Both boxers extremely tired now. Has it been man up against boy? Who knows? It probably has, but Colquhoun, he can deserve some credit. It's been a hard fight for him, but a good learning fight if he has lost this contest. Oh, good left again from Barnes to the head. And Andy trying to come back with left and right, but he's wading away at the body. But the jab just hasn't been there all night from Colquhoun. A right from Colquhoun as Barnes is on the ropes. And a good left from Barnes, and another one to the left of the ear. Young Derek, our house second, age 85, is absorbed in the action. I think he's 85 years young, Derek. Sat adjacent to me. Great stalwart of the game, young Derek. Back to the action. Somewhat mauling now in the mid-ring. Punches from both boxers, but they are extremely tired now, in particular Colquhoun. They're doing work, but it's tired work now from both boxers. And understandably so. It's been a fantastic pace. Good left and left back from both boxers. Left from Barnes, left from Colquhoun. Tapping the punches out now, Colquhoun to the body, but there needs to be some more forceful work. Right to the head from Barnes. And Colquhoun comes forward again. No jab whatsoever now from Colquhoun. But there hasn't really been one all through this 10 rounds. He's done some good work when he's been inside. But the jab has needed to work tonight, and it's been the jab superior from David Barnes. It's been a class performance. How will John Latham score this? Oh, a fine young referee from Bury. Only 44. If I'm calling him young, I must be young at 50. Do I still look young? Tell me. Barnes getting a telling off from John Latham this time. The crowd are absolutely rampant at ringside. Rabid. Malevolent. Oh, right and left from Barnes, and still Colquhoun comes back with some work of his own. But it really is all Barnes, I think, in this last round. There goes the bell. I'm going to give Barnes that last round again, I'm afraid. And I've got Barnes a winner, 99 to 92. Let's see how John Latham has scored it. I'm getting in the ring. My name's been Paso Pass, Marco Pass. Hopefully you've enjoyed tonight's action. I'll be back on the microphone in Centre Ring any moment now. Thank you.
Jimmy's a fucking clown in the middle, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, on behalf of our student in charge, Alistair Hayes, and I'm sure everybody in tonight's arena, a round of applause for both boxers. Was it VIP's Fight of the Year? David Barnes and Andy Colquhoun. After 10 rounds of boxing, referee John Latham has scored this contest 95 points to 94 points for your winner. Hailing from Manchester, David Barnes. And your appreciation, please, for a man who I'm sure can come back from this defeat. Andy Colquhoun, very disappointed, I'm sure, but it's a learning curve for Andy. On behalf of everybody concerned with tonight's promotion, thank you for your attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, in Liverpool, you're always a sporting crowd, always a sporting crowd. They say it for both boxes, it was a fine fight. With us this evening, the former light middleweight champion of Europe, Jamie Moore, and the former British Commonwealth and European welterweight champion and WBC world title challenger against the formidable, legendary Pernell Whitaker. Gary Jacobs is in the building. On behalf of everybody, we have been live and exclusive on VIPboxing.tv. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the remainder of your summer. We'll see you September the 19th. Good night.